The ice house closed before I was born, but everybody still talked about it. Ivory frost adorned the windows of the old brick building downtown, where blocks of ice were once delivered before refrigerators came around. The painted sign had nearly vanished beneath the weather and the years, yet stories lingered in the timber like laughter in the beams. Some places survive long after their purpose changes. Ivory ice house in the winter glow, keeping old memories aglow. Every footprint, every name still feels the same. Ivory ice house, soft and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a melody too simple to outgrow from long ago. My grandfather worked there summers, loading wagons before dawn. He'd tell me how the horses waited as morning drifted on. He spoke of neighbors helping neighbors when blizzards filled the streets, and how a handshake meant a promise a person meant to keep. Progress changes tools, but kindness remains timeless. Ivory ice house through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every season, every storm found the town still warm. Ivory ice house, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph beneath old snow, preserving long ago. The world grows faster every year, yet sometimes I wonder if we lost a little something when we stopped knowing everyone's name. House near twilight's glow, still the sweetest tale I know. Every snowfall drifting by brings it back nearby. Ivory ice house, old and bright, still and every winter wind I hear sounds like Grandpa's stories. The county fair only lasted 3 days, but somehow it stayed with us forever. Foxgloves bloomed beside the entrance where the Ferris wheel would rise. Cotton candy clouds were drifting beneath the summer skies. The carousel played old melodies that everybody knew, while children chased balloons of red and painted shades of blue. Some memories stay vivid because they arrived wrapped in joy. Foxglove Fairground, the summer sun, making every heart feel young. Every ticket, every ride keeps wonder alive. Foxglove Fairground, bright and sweet, turning dusty roads to magic streets, like a melody too cheerful to forget. The best one yet. You won a stuffed bear at the ring toss, though the bottles leaned unfair, then proudly handed it to me as if it were beyond compare. We shared a paper cup of lemonade and watched the fireworks bloom, never knowing years would carry us far beyond that June. The happiest moments rarely know they're becoming memories. Foxglove Fairground, through the years, past the laughter and the tears, every spark and every light still glows tonight. Foxglove Fairground, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph with softened scenes, protecting summer dreams. Time may take the fairground down and repaint the town, but no one can dismantle the joy we carried home. Foxglove Fairground after dark, still keeping one bright spark. Every firework in the sky still catches my eye. Foxglove Fairground, old and dear, growing sweeter every year, and every carnival tune I hear brings you back again. One more ticket, one more ride, meet me by the Ferris wheel.
I found it in an old tackle box, wrapped in a handkerchief from another lifetime. Kingfisher skimmed across the water by the lake we used to know.
Their sapphire wings caught morning sunlight half a century ago. The wooden dock leaned toward the reeds, as though listening to the shore, where summer days seemed endless then, and clucks meant very little more. Memory has a curious way of hiding treasures in plain sight. Kingfisher, keepsake from another year, bringing distant voices near. Every ripple, every gleam returns a dream. Kingfisher, keepsake, soft and true, holding traces left by you, like a melody too precious to erase, still filled with grace. Inside the box I found a photograph, curled softly at the sides. You stood beside a rowboat smiling, with sunlight in your eyes. A pressed blue feather rested underneath, from a bird we'd once admired. And suddenly the lake, the dock, the summer, all quietly returned. The smallest objects can carry entire worlds. Kingfisher, keepsake through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every season left behind still lives within the mind. Kingfisher, keepsake, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. We spend so much time trying to hold on to moments, never realizing they've already found a home inside us. Kingfisher, keepsake, near sunset's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every feather, every smile makes the journey worthwhile. Kingfisher, keepsake, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every lake breeze that I feel carries your name along. One blue feather, one old photograph, one beautiful summer.
Every evening at dusk, she lit the lantern before anything else. Lantern light filled the farmhouse kitchen with a gentle amber glow. The day's last sunlight faded slowly beyond the fields below. A kettle hummed upon the stovetop. The curtains danced with air, and somehow every corner of the room felt protected there. Love often reveals itself in the smallest routines. Lantern lullaby in the evening light, turning shadows warm tonight. Every flicker, every flame whispers my name. Lantern lullaby, soft and low, teaching grateful hearts to know. Like a melody too gentle to forget, my safest haven yet. Mother folded clothes beside me while humming old refrains, songs she'd learned from her own mother, passed like summer rain. She never spoke in grand declarations or promised distant skies, yet every gesture carried wisdom hidden in disguise. The quietest people sometimes leave the loudest echoes. Lantern lullaby through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every lesson, every grace still fills this place. Lantern lullaby, calm and true, offering another view. Like a photograph, time could never dim because of her within. I used to think strength looked like certainty. Now I know it often looks like kindness, repeated every day. Lantern lullaby near the night, still making ordinary bright. Every memory left behind lies within my mind. Lantern lullaby, old and dear, still bringing comfort near. And every lantern that I see feels a little like home. The kettle's ready, the porch lights on. Come and
The maple tree is taller now, so are the children who once played beneath it. Silver maple by the backyard cast its shadow on the lawn, where little feet once raced in circles from dusk until the dawn. A tire swing hung from the highest branch, moving gently in the breeze, like a keeper of forgotten summers and scraped up childhood knees. The years don't disappear, they simply change shape. Silver maple sonata through the years, holding laughter, holding tears. Every branch and every ring knows everything. Silver maple sonata, soft and true, keeping precious moments in view, like a melody too faithful to depart, still living in the heart. I remember teaching bicycles and catching falling kites, checking under beds for monsters on stormy summer nights. Now those same small hands are older, building lives of their own. Yet every holiday they return here, and somehow time folds home. Parenthood is learning how to let go with love. Silver maple sonata through the years, past ambitions, hopes and fears. Every milestone, every mile still returns a smile. Silver maple sonata, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph protected from the rain by love's refrain. Trees don't hold on to their leaves forever. Children don't remain children forever. Yet both leave beauty behind in every season. Silver maple sonata near sunset's glow, still the finest thing I know. Every autumn drifting by paints another sky. Silver maple sonata, old and bright, still illuminating night. And every maple leaf that falls feels a little like a blessing. The swing still creaks, the leaves still dance. Welcome home.
before the city woke up. The newsstand lights were already glowing. Nightingales sang from the park trees beyond the avenue of stone, while the corner newsstand opened long before the rush had grown. Fresh newspapers lined the shelves beside peppermint and gum, and every morning brought familiar faces, one by one. Some people become part of our lives without ever entering our homes. Nightingale newsstand in the morning light, making ordinary bright. Every greeting, every smile makes the day worthwhile. Nightingale newsstand, warm and true, offering a friendly view, like a melody too simple to outgrow, from long ago. Mr. Harris knew the birthdays of nearly everyone in town. He saved crossword books for teachers and set favorite magazines down. He'd ask about your children, remember your vacation plans, and somehow make a crowded city feel small enough for friends. Belonging often begins with being remembered. Nightingale newsstand through the years, past the laughter and the tears, every headline, every dawn still carries on. Nightingale newsstand, calm and slow, teaching grateful hearts to know, like a photograph tucked safely away, brightening another day. The world changes quickly, stores close, buildings rise, but kindness leaves fingerprints that time cannot erase. Nightingale newsstand near sunrise glow, still the finest place I know. Every memory left behind lives within my mind. Nightingale newsstand, old and dear, growing sweeter every year, and every paper boy bell I hear brings that corner back again. Morning edition, fresh coffee. See you tomorrow.
every Sunday afternoon. The orchestra gathered beneath the old oak trees. Oak leaves drifted through the bandstand like notes falling from the sky. The brass section polished sunlight as the clouds went floating by. Families spread blankets on the hillside. Children chased the autumn breeze, while elderly couples swayed together beneath the amber leaves. Music has a way of introducing strangers to each other. Oak leaf orchestra in the afternoon, playing beneath the harvest moon. Every trumpet, every string makes the valley sing. Oak leaf orchestra, warm and bright, turning ordinary into light, like a melody too generous to end, shared among friends. The conductor taught mathematics for 40 years at the local school. The violinist owned a bakery and still played beautifully. A retired farmer kept the rhythm on a weathered snare drum stand, proving that a love for music needs no grander plan. Passion doesn't retire, it simply finds new stages. Oak leaf orchestra through the years, past the laughter and the tears. Every concert, every tune still arrives each June. Oak leaf orchestra, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph preserved in gold, never growing old. The finest performances aren't always the most famous. Sometimes they're the ones played for neighbors on a Sunday afternoon. Near sunset's glow, still the sweetest thing I know. Every melody takes flight across the fading light. Oak leaf orchestra, old and dear, growing brighter every year. And every autumn breeze I hear sounds a little like applause. Take your seats, one more encore. See you next Sunday.
The porch swing moved with the evening breeze, and the fireflies arrived right on time. Velvet shadows crossed the veranda, where magnolia blossoms swayed. The day surrendered to the crickets as the sunlight slowly faded. Sweet tea rested on the railing beside a folded fan of lace, while the moon climbed through the treetops with unhurried grace. Certain evenings feel familiar, even the first time you live them. Velvet veranda in the summer glow, teaching patient hearts to know every breeze and every light blesses the night. Velvet veranda, soft and slow, where forgotten feelings grow like a melody too tender to explain, returning once again. You arrived in a linen sundress with jasmine woven in your hair, the kind of beauty that felt effortless, like it belonged to the air. We spoke of little things at first, old recipes and county fairs, yet somehow every simple sentence carried something rare. The finest romances rarely hurry themselves. Velvet veranda through the years, past the laughter and the tears, every promise, every smile made the wait worthwhile. Velvet veranda, calm and true, offering another view, like a photograph warmed by the sun, long after day is done. Love doesn't always arrive with dramatic declarations. Sometimes it arrives as a conversation you never want to end. Within the mind, velvet veranda, old and sweet, where two wandering hearts could meet. And every summer night, I know, still carries your perfume. Stay a little longer, the night is young, and the fireflies are dancing.
counted all the change I had in an old brown coat my father had. Walked 3 blocks rehearsing lines, then forgot them when I saw your eyes. You stood beneath the drugstore sign, smiling like you had all the time, while my trembling hands betrayed every brave speech that I'd made. I had no grand piano play, no flowers stretching down the lane, just a racing heart inside my chest, and one small question doing its best. I had no diamond ring to show, no polished words I'd practice slow, but if love is measured by what's true, then all I had belonged to you. I had no mansion by the sea, just these hopeful hands and me. Would you take this ordinary life and make it extraordinary? You look down at your dancing shoes, the ones you wore to hear the blues, then laugh the way you always do before your happy tears came through. The city buses rolled nearby, the evening painted up the sky, and every stranger passing by became a witness to our lives. No violins were waiting there, no silver bells hung in the air. Yet somehow heaven found the street the moment that you answered me. I had no diamond ring to show, no polished words I'd practice slow, but if love is measured by what's true, then all I had belong to you. I had no mansion by the sea, just these hopeful hands and me. Would you take this ordinary life and make it extraordinary? Someday our hair may turn to snow, and little lines may start to show, but if I had to choose once more, I'd still be standing at that store with empty pockets, shaking knees, and all the love you couldn't see. I had no diamond ring that night, but somehow everything felt right, because the richest man alive is one who's loved with all his heart. I had no treasure left to bring, except a promise I could keep, and when you softly whispered yes, the whole world danced with me. The neon flickered overhead, you rested softly on my chest, and in the hush of evening's glow, we started building our forever.
I borrowed lipstick from the drawer, the shade I hadn't worn before. He waited by the hallway mirror, straightening that crooked tie. We almost turned the car around, halfway through the edge of town. Maybe we should check once more, then laughed and locked the passenger door. Funny how two careful hearts can still forget where they should start. Then one familiar glance reminds why love survives the test of time. Candles after 8, just like our first real date. You pulled my chair and held my hand like years had never changed our plans. Candles after 8, the band began to play, and suddenly beneath those lights we were 22 again. The waiter knew us by our names, asked if we'd like the usual thing. You teased me when I spilled my wine, the same way back in '59. A saxophone drifted through the room, soft as summer afternoons, and every song the orchestra played felt like youth had stayed. No perfect skin, no borrowed youth, just a deeper kind of truth. Some loves don't fade away, they simply learn new ways to bloom. Candles after 8, just like our first real date. You pulled my chair and held my hand like years had never changed our plans. Candles after 8, the band began to play, and suddenly beneath those lights we were 22 again. The years may leave their little signs, silver threads and softened lines, but every time you look at me that way, the ballroom lights return, because growing older wasn't losing spring, it was learning how to dance through every season. Candles after 8, still my favorite place. No grand applause, no wedding vows, just choosing each other somehow. Candles after 8, as midnight drew near, I realized the greatest gift of love is falling in love with the same heart twice. The candles burned to shorter flames, the orchestra packed up again. You kissed my cheek beneath the streetlight glow, and asked if I'd go out with you next Friday.
The ballroom closed at 10:30. You waved goodbye and then we climbed aboard the city line. Too busy talking to read the signs. 3 stops later, you looked at me, said, I don't think this is Oakwood Street. I tried to act like I had a plan, but darling, I was just as lost. The driver laughed in his rear view glass, said young love never checks the map. You covered your mouth, trying not to grin, and I fell for you all over again. We took the wrong bus home that night, but somehow everything felt right. Missed our stop and lost some time, only to find what mattered most in life. We took the wrong bus home, it's true, and that's how I got more of you. Funny how the heart can roam, then finally know it's home. Streetlights painted silver lines across your sleepy laughing eyes. You rested softly on my sleeve, like you had nowhere else to be. The city looked brand new somehow, because you pointed things out loud. A bakery, a church, a stray old cat. I love the way you noticed that. Some people spend their whole lives trying to arrive exactly on time, but the sweetest detours often start when you stop rushing your heart. We took the wrong bus home that night, but somehow everything felt right. Missed our stop and lost some time, only to find what mattered most in life. We took the wrong bus home, it's true, and that's how I got more of you. Funny how the heart can roam, then finally know it's home. Years from now, when stories fade and all our careful plans have changed, I won't remember where we meant to be. I'll remember how you laughed, how you squeezed my hand, and how getting lost led me exactly where I needed to be. We took the wrong bus home that night, under sleepy downtown lights. No perfect
mine. We took the wrong bus home, my dear, and somehow ended up right here. Of all the roads I've ever known, the best one brought me home to you. The driver called the final stop. The city rain began to drop. You kissed my cheek and softly said, let's get lost again someday.
Sunday sunlight through the blinds, dust and gold in borrowed time. The little cafe down the street still saves our favorite window seat. You never rush the morning news, always hum those old dance tunes. And somehow, without trying to, you make ordinary moments bloom. No fireworks across the sky, no grand parade passing by, just your hand reaching for mine. And the sweetest peace I've ever known, it's the way you stir my coffee like you've got nowhere else to be. The way you smile across the table as if loving me comes naturally. No diamonds shining on display, no fancy words left to say. It's the little things you do that make me fall in love with you. You still open every door, though I've walked through them before. You still laugh at all my jokes, even the ones nobody knows. Rainy afternoons drift by, record spinning, apple pie, and every quiet, simple day feels like a song we forgot to name. People chase what fades away, but I found forever in the everyday. 1,000 tiny acts of grace written softly on your face. It's the way you stir my coffee like you've got nowhere else to be. The way you smile across the table as if loving me comes naturally. No diamonds shining on display, no fancy words left to say. It's the little things you do that make me fall in love with you. Years from now when silver shows in the places youth once glowed, I won't count the dances missed or all the stars we didn't wish. I remember Sunday light, your sleepy eyes, your tie not tied, because forever isn't grand, it's choosing the same gentle hand. It's the way you stir my coffee, still the sweetest part of me. The way your laughter fills the room and turns the ordinary into bloom. If heaven looks like anything, I hope it's mornings just like these, with little things that lovers do, and one more cup to share with you. The waitress waves, the record slows, morning drifts where memory goes, and And in the hush of clinking spoons, I fall in love with you anew.
You walked away on Maple Street while raindrops gathered at your feet. I kept replaying what I'd said, wishing I could take it back instead. It wasn't pride that held me still, just two young hearts without the skill of knowing love can lose its way before it learns what words should say. Then through the crowded avenue, I saw that little shade of yellow, the umbrella we bought at the county fair, still waiting there under the yellow umbrella. You smiled and said you talk too much. I laughed and said you slam doors harder. Then we both gave up under the yellow umbrella. The rain forgot to fall, because love isn't never breaking, it's finding your way back through it all. You wiped the raindrops from my coat. I tried to tell a better joke. The city buses rolled on by while thunder softened in the sky. No violins, no movie scene, just damp shoes and apology. Funny how forever hides in moments small and unrefined. We weren't perfect, heaven knows. We stepped on each other's toes, but every storm we wandered through only taught me how to choose you. Under the yellow umbrella, you smiled and said you talk too much. I laughed and said you slammed doors harder. Then we both gave up under the yellow umbrella. The rain forgot to fall, because love isn't never breaking, it's finding your way back through it all. Years from now, if someone asks how we made our young love last, I won't say fate or destiny. I'll say we learned to stay, even on the rainy days, especially on the rainy days. Under the yellow umbrella,
put your hand back into mine. The clouds above were still uncertain, but our hearts had made up their minds. Under the yellow umbrella, the whole world faded small, and I finally understood. Real love bends but doesn't fall. The rain kept dancing on the pavement, street lights painted gold below. And beneath that little yellow umbrella, we grew up a little more.
Found our old records yesterday, tucked in boxes put away, dusty sleeves and faded ink carried me back in just a blink. There was laughter in those grooves, young mistakes and dancing shoes. Every crackle seemed to say, love like that never fades away. The years have painted silver lines, but somehow spared these little rhymes, because the heart keeps what is true long after youth slips out of view. Vinyl hearts remember, even when December comes. They hold the songs we used to know, fit into mine. Vinyl hearts remember how the smallest moments shine. And if I had one life to choose, I'd still choose loving you. The ballroom where we used to dance now stands quiet in the rain, but I can almost hear the band calling us to try again. Your old blue tie, my satin gloves, the awkward grace of first young love. Funny how the passing years only polish what was dear. No perfect story ever stays untouched by time or changing ways, but love was never meant to freeze, only to deepen gracefully. Vinyl hearts remember, even when December comes. They hold the songs we used to know, the way your hand fit into mine. Vinyl hearts remember how the smallest moments shine. And if I had one life to choose, I'd still choose loving you. When all the dancing carries your laughter through the years. Not because we never changed, but because we changed together. Vinyl hearts remember every promise, every tune. The first shy glance, the midnight train, the mornings wrapped in June. Vinyl hearts remember what time could never undo. And if forever asks my name, I'll answer it with you. The record slowed beneath the light, one final waltz into the night. And somewhere past the closing tune, our young hearts kept dancing.
The station clock said 9:15. You held your ticket, I held mine. 1,000 people passed us by beneath that old September sky. You tucked your hair behind your ear and whispered something I still hear. What if we stayed a little while? Then gave me that impossible smile. For once let's not do what we're told. Let's trade our careful plans for gold. Can wait another day if you'll just hear me say, let's miss the train tonight, leave tomorrow out of sight, dance beneath the neon glow where young hearts still believe they know. Let's miss the train tonight and hold this borrowed time so tight. If love only comes once or twice, why not be reckless for one night? We wandered down Old Market Street, sharing roasted chestnut treats. The movie house let strangers in, but we just laughed outside again. You spun around beneath the lights like all the stars had come to life. I couldn't promise wealth or fame, but I could promise you'd be named the finest chapter of my days, the sweetest song my heart could play. Maybe grown-ups call it foolishness, choosing joy over readiness, but darling, youth is brave enough to trust a little love. Let's miss the train tonight, leave tomorrow out of sight, dance beneath the neon glow where young hearts still believe they know. Let's miss the train tonight and hold this borrowed
just for one night. Years from now, if life grows fast and photographs fade into the past, I know the memory I'll defend. Not the trains we chose to catch, but the one we let go in the end. Because sometimes forever begins with choosing not to leave. Let's miss the train tonight. Trade our worries for moonlight. Let the jukebox softly play as we dance our fears away. Let's miss the train tonight and let our young hearts lead us right for all the roads we never knew. The best one started next to you. The final whistle echoed low. We watched that silver train go hand in hand beneath the station light. We never missed that night.
You skipped a stone across the lake. I skipped the rules we used to make. Before the town had opened its eyes, you whispered, "Come and chase the sunrise." My shoes were damp with morning dew. Your old blue sweater smelled like you. We laughed at how ridiculous we seemed. Two sleepy kids still chasing dreams. No cameras there to freeze the view. Just pink skies painted over blue. And somehow in that quiet glow, I learned the things I needed most. We stole the sunrise from the day, held it in our hands before it slipped away. You spun me round on the empty shore, like we'd never needed anything more. We stole the sunrise, you and I, before the world could tell us why. And in that golden morning light, love felt endless and alive. You drew our initials in the sand, then folded flowers through my hands. We shared a peach from your lunch pail tin, and let the ocean breeze rush in. You said, "One day we'll laugh at this." I answered with a sleepy kiss. Not every promise has to be grand. Some are written in footprints in the sand. The future waited somewhere far, but we were dancing where we are. For once, forever wasn't planned. It simply happened hand in hand. We stole the sunrise from the day, held it in our hands before it slipped away. You spun me round on the empty shore, like we'd never needed anything more. We stole the sunrise, you and I, before the world could tell us why. And in that golden morning light, love felt endless and alive. Maybe years will blur the view, maybe names and places do, but if my heart could choose one scene, it would still be 17, with tangled hair and borrowed time, and your hopeful eyes meeting mine. We stole the sunrise one last time, wrapped forever in the early light. No grand farewell, no sad goodbyes, just two young hearts and painted skies. We stole the sunrise, wild and free, and left a little piece in me. Some loves arrive without a sound and turn the whole world golden. The town awoke, the church bells rang, the seagulls traced the breeze again. But somewhere in the break of day, that sunrise never fades away.
Everybody had advice, said young love rarely survives. We had a rented second floor, a squeaky bed and little more, a coffee can above the sink, filled with nickels, hopes and dreams. You'd count them twice and grin at me, like we were rich beyond belief. We couldn't offer luxury, no silver spoons or guarantees. But every time you took my hand, I knew exactly where I'd stand. Held together by pennies and the promises we'd keep, a little faith, a lot of love, and barely enough sleep. Held together by pennies, still dancing through the doubt. The world kept saying you'll never last, but we kept proving them wrong. The wallpaper began to peel, winter slipped beneath the seals. You'd wrap your cold hands into mine and call those freezing nights just fine. We shared one coat to catch the bus, one umbrella big enough, and somehow every sacrifice made our laughter sound more bright. Some people wait for perfect days, for bigger homes and safer ways, but love has never asked for much, only hearts that choose to stay. Held together by pennies and the promises we'd keep, a little faith, a lot of love, and barely enough sleep. Held together by pennies still dancing through the doubt. The world kept saying you'll never last, but we kept proving them wrong. Now and then I still recall how we'd lean against the hall, dreaming out loud without a clue how much life we'd make come true. The sweetest riches I have known never lived inside a vault. They slept beside me every night, held together by pennies, but never short on grace. The years may weather everything except the look upon your face. Held together by pennies and all the dreams we drew. If I had to start again, I'd still build a life with you. The coffee can sits on the shelf, older now than both ourselves, filled with pennies, faded years, and a fortune made of love.
Mama folded Sunday lace, Daddy wore that patient face. The kitchen smelled of apple pie, and old records hummed nearby. I watched them move a little slow, the way September breezes blow. And for the first time in my life, I noticed how the years had passed. You reached over and squeezed my hand without a single word. Some comforts don't need language, only someone who understands. Every September leaf reminds me nothing golden stays the same, but love can soften every season without forgetting where it came from. Every September leaf that falls whispers gently through it all. Hold the ones you love a little longer before October calls. Daddy asked if we'd stay for tea. Mama smiled at memories. They spoke about the county fair and dances held in younger years. I caught your eyes across the room, the way I used to back in June, and suddenly I understood. Time wasn't something to outrun. No heart escapes the turning page or silver love can learn a sweeter grace by staying. Every September leaf reminds me nothing golden stays the same, but love can soften every season without forgetting where it came from. Every September leaf that falls whispers gently through it all. Hold the ones you love a little longer before October calls. One day we'll sit where they sit now, speaking softly through the dusk, and I hope someone watching us sees tenderness instead of fear, because growing older isn't losing spring, it's learning how to bloom in autumn. Every September leaf reminds me the sweetest things are never owned. They're borrowed for a little while, then cherished as they're shown. Every September leaf that falls teaches what the heart recalls. Love isn't measured by forever, but by showing up through it all. The record crackled one last tune, sunlight faded from the room, and outside September drifted by as we held each other closer.
The house was quieter than before. A silence settled through the door. You folded sweaters in the den, then unfolded them again. I knew there wasn't much to say, no clever words to ease the ache. So I made 2 cups of tea and sat beside your shaking knees. Some nights aren't meant for fixing things or finding reasons in between. Sometimes love is simply this, choosing not to leave. Just stay until the morning. Let the darkness lose its hold. You don't have to carry sorrow all by yourself tonight. Just stay until the morning, and if the tears still fall, I'll be right here
beside you until the light comes through. The old clock hummed against the wall, rain traced shadows through the hall. You leaned your head against my chest and finally let yourself rest. No ballroom gowns, no summer skies, no fireworks in younger eyes. Yet never had I loved you more than in that fragile quiet. The vows we never spoke aloud were written in these moments now. Love isn't only celebration, it's shelter. Just stay until the morning. Let the darkness lose its hold. You don't have to carry sorrow all by yourself tonight. Just stay until the morning, and if the tears still fall, I'll be right here beside you until the light comes through. Years from now I won't recall every photograph upon the wall, but I remember how your hand reached for mine in the dark. Because the truest kind of love doesn't run from broken hearts, it helps them beat again. Just stay until the morning. The dawn is closer than it seems. We'll gather up these scattered pieces and learn to breathe again. Just stay until the morning and let tomorrow come, because no matter what this life may bring, you'll never face it alone. The first bird sang beyond the trees, daylight slipped across the sheets, and somewhere between midnight and sunrise, hope returned quietly.
You walked me to the garden gate 10 minutes after it got late. We'd already said goodbye about a dozen different times. The porch light painted golden blue. You shuffled in those worn out shoes. We talked about the weather first, anything to calm our nerves. Then silence settled in between, the sweetest kind I'd ever seen. I looked away, then looked at you, and somehow courage slipped right through. Good night, don't say it back, I whispered with a nervous laugh. I think I'm falling much too fast. Then stared down at the garden path. Good night, don't say it back, pretend you didn't hear all that. But when I turned, your blushing smile told me everything I needed to know. crickets played their midnight tune. The summer air was wrapped in June. You scratched your head and cleared your throat, as if searching for the perfect quote. You finally said, "I'll see you soon," while staring at the silver moon. But your trembling hands betrayed every secret left unsaid. No violins came rushing in, no fireworks lit up the wind. Just two young hearts learning how to speak the truth out loud. Good night, don't say it back, I whispered with a nervous laugh. I think I'm falling much too fast. Then stared down at the garden path. Good night, don't say it back, pretend you didn't hear all that. But when I turned, your blushing smile told me everything I needed to know. Funny how the biggest words can arrive so quietly, not dressed in certainty, just wrapped in honesty. And maybe that's what made them true. Good night, don't say it back, I almost wished I'd take it back. Then you reached out and held my hand, and all my fear dissolved at last. Good night, don't say it back, you softly laughed at my defense, then whispered low before you left, I think I'm falling too. The screen door closed, the stars stood still. The night lay sleeping on the hill, and somewhere between fear and grace, first love finally found its voice.
We hadn't spoken for an hour. The kitchen held the aftermath. Two coffee cups gone cold and still. The radio turned way down low. You walked outside without a word, wrapped a blanket round your shoulders. I waited 5 more stubborn minutes, then carried mine out too. The porch swing moved beneath the stars, old enough to know our hearts. Some apologies arrive in silence before they reach the lips. Leave the porch swing moving, don't bring it to a stop. Even when we're hurt and human, don't give up what we've got. Leave the porch swing moving through every changing season, because love isn't never falling, it's choosing to stay seated beside each other. You asked if I remembered when we painted this old house ourselves. Blue on the shutters, white on the fence.
laughter in our hair. I looked at you beneath the moon, the same girl from the county dance. Only now your softer eyes know how to forgive before I asked. No marriage keeps a spotless floor, no promise avoids every storm, but faithful hearts learn when to bend without learning how to leave. Leave the porch, swing moving, don't bring it to a stop. Even when we're hurt and human, don't give up what we've got. Leave the porch, swing moving through every changing season, because love isn't never falling, it's choosing to stay seated beside each other. Years ago we'd slam the door, certain we were keeping score. Now we know what matters more. Who reaches first with a blanket? Who stays long enough to listen? Who remembers we're on the same side? Leave the porch, swing moving, long after tempers cool. The stars don't ask for perfection, only the courage to shine through. Leave the porch, swing moving, and hold my weathered hand. For the truest kind of romance learns how to love imperfectly. The crickets sang beyond the yard, the swing creaked softly in the dark. You leaned your head against my shoulder, and neither one of us said, I'm sorry. We didn't have to. The porch swing already had.
The ballroom shimmered silver blue. I wore my favorite dress for you. The orchestra began to sway, and then she asked if you would dance. You smiled the way polite boys do, said just one song, I'll be right through. I nodded like it meant nothing, then stirred my lemonade too long. I laughed with friends and fixed my hair like I had not a single care. But every turn across that floor made my young heart beat louder. I pretended I didn't care while counting every step you shared. I looked away, then looked again, and wished that song would finally end. I pretended I didn't care, though everyone could see it there, because the truth I couldn't hide was how much I loved you. You caught my eye from across the room. trumpet softened into June. You mouthed the words, "It's only one," and somehow that made it worse. I folded napkins into squares, smiled at jokes I couldn't hear. Then suddenly you stood by me, holding out your hand. You whispered, "Darling, don't you know, you're the only dance I chose," and every foolish fear dissolved inside your gentle voice. I pretended I didn't care, while counting every step you shed. I looked away, then looked again, and wished that song would finally end. I pretended I didn't care, though everyone could see it there, because the truth I couldn't hide was how much I loved you. First love isn't always grace. Sometimes it's a flushed young face, a stubborn smile, and restless hands. Learning what devotion means, and maybe jealousy in its sweetest form, is simply love discovering its depth. I pretended I didn't care, until you brushed away my fears. You pulled me close beneath the light, and held me through the final dance. I pretended I didn't care, but now I'm glad you knew, because the girl who hid her heart was hopelessly in love with you. The ballroom emptied one by one. The orchestra had long been done. You kissed my cheek outside the door, and I never pretended anymore.
The old theater stood on Cedar Street. Its faded sign still blinked and beat. A handwritten note upon the glass, final showing before we close. You squeezed my arm and softly smiled, the same way you did as a child. I bought 2 tickets out of habit, like no time had passed at all. We sat beneath those velvet seats, where nervous hands first learned to meet. The silver screen had lost its shine, but not the memories in our minds. Neon on the marquee, still spelling out your name to me. The movie changed, the years rolled by, but you still steal my breath sometimes. Neon on the marquee, flickering faithfully. Some places disappear with time, but first love leaves the lights behind. The projector hummed its tired tune, dust danced softly through the room. You laughed about the night I spilled popcorn all across your shoes.
I apologized once more for fun. You said I'd let you ruin another one, then leaned your head against my shoulder like you always do. The credits fade for every show, curtains fall and seasons go, but love isn't measured by how long things stay. It's how deeply they remain. Neon on the marquee, still spelling out your name to me. The movie changed, the years rolled by, but you still steal my breath sometimes. Neon on the marquee, flickering faithfully. Some places disappear with time, but first love leaves the lights behind. One day this street may look brand new without the signs we once knew, but somewhere inside this aging heart, the opening scene still plays. A shy hello, a shared armrest, a love story beginning quietly. Neon on the marquee, one last showing for you and me. No standing ovation, no grand goodbye, just your hand resting close to mine. Neon on the marquee, the final picture fades to black, but of all the stories I have loved, ours is the one I'd watch again. The ushers locked the theater doors, rain shimmered on the sidewalk floor. You looked at me beneath the glowing sign and asked, do you still wanna catch the late show with me?
Our daughter wore her mother's lace, our son-in-law looked pale with grace. The ballroom buzzed with family names, and flashes from the cameras came. You straightened out your borrowed tie, then caught that old familiar light, the one you wore in '59 before you ever made me yours. The speeches carried on and on, the cousins sang another song. You leaned and whispered through your grin, I've got a better plan than this. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before they call the newlyweds up. Let's steal a dance beneath the lights, like we're 22 tonight. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before the grandkids catch us. After all these passing years, you're still my favorite kind of trouble. We slip beyond the crowded hall, past framed photographs on the wall. the band rehearsed a softer tune, and moonlight wandered through the room. You spun me slowly by the stage, ignoring every ache of age. I laughed until I couldn't stand, then rested safely in your hands. Funny how the heart forgets the number written on the years, because the music always knows exactly who we used to be. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before they call the newlyweds up. Let's steal a dance beneath the lights, like we're 22 tonight. Kiss me before the cake is cut, before the grandkids catch us. After all these passing years, you're still my favorite kind of trouble. One day the photographs may fade and names may soften with age, but if anyone should ask me what remained, I'll tell them this: the way your eyes still searched for mine, even in a crowded room. Kiss me before the cake is cut, the orchestra is warming up. Let's make one more beautiful mistake and keep the whole room waiting. Kiss me before the cake is cut, like the years never mattered much, because every love story needs proof that forever can still flirt. The guests applauded from afar. Someone called us back by name. You kissed my cheek and softly laughed. They can wait another minute.